From Hollywood, it's People Now with Bill TUSH. Now, here's Bill.
Thank you, Dennis. Our guest today, the beautiful Kathleen Turner from The Man with Two Brains. One of television's top producers, Leonard Goldberg, is here. Psychic Bill Burns, Dr. James Sternberg, who have to tell us about keeping our skin looking great at any age in this book. And we're also going to talk with M.K. Lewis, author of a book that tells you how to best pursue an acting career. And that's Mr. Lewis's book. So they'll be by, and then that's our guest list for today. But surprisingly, we have someone sitting next to us that is not on that guest list. It's Ed Begley Jr. from St. Elsewhere. You know him as Dr. Ehrlich on that highly popular show. And unfortunately, Ed, you've arrived a day early.
What?
You're on tomorrow's show.
A day early?
Yeah. We don't have any room for you today, but it's tomorrow's show.
I'm sorry.
Tomorrow's show. I mean, I hope we didn't put you in any inconvenience or anything, but...
This is very strange. I flew in from Reykjavik. I'm doing a film in Iceland.
Yeah.
And I have to come back tomorrow?
Unfortunately, we don't have any room for you today. There's
I don't know where to stay.
There's a Holiday Inn down the street there.
Okay.
Somebody, you can check downstairs. Somebody can give you a bus fare.
It's pretty
You can
strange.
read this book, your film acting career.
What,
Maybe
now are
tonight.
you insulting me now?
No, I mean, maybe
Now
you'd like
you
to...
think my acting needs some help?
Well, no, I thought
I'll
maybe
take the
since you'll
book.
be in the Holiday Inn, there's nothing to do.
Okay, I'll be back
But
tomorrow.
thanks, Ed, for coming by. Well, tomorrow, same time. Poor guy got the wrong day. Gosh. Here comes the real guest now, is Kathleen Turner. Oh, I feel sorry.
Oh, I do too, all the
Tomorrow,
way from
Ed,
Reykjavik.
same time. All the way from Iceland. We'll see you then. You know this lady from Body Heat, a film where she raised many temperatures around the country. Well, now she's gone from that very sensuous, very sexy film to the very sensuous, sexy Steve Martin as a co-star in the new film, The Man with Two Brains, Kathleen Turner.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice to see you. It's been, what, 2 years since Body Heat?
Yes, it has.
And after Body Heat, I guess you got a lot of scripts.
Well, I got a number of scripts. I think that they were all rather similar, though, in character. And because I didn't want to do it again.
So you got into this comedy now, which is a complete turnaround.
Well, I just was tired of people telling me, yeah, you're great, but you're not funny. I thought I'd show them.
Yeah. So you work with two crazy people?
Yeah,
Steve Martin is
and
your
Carl
co-star,
REINER.
and Carl Reiner is the director. Now, when you're on set, working day to day, are they playing, or are they pretty serious about their work?
Oh, I think they're very serious about it. Well, Carl tends to have his fun when he wants to, but Steve takes it very seriously. I think it's very well planned and well rehearsed and well executed.
Okay. Which one of the brains are you now?
Well, none. None. I guess I'm one of them. I've never really thought of it.
Who do you play?
I play Dolores Benedict, who's this probably the rottenest woman you'll ever see, and she loves it.
Are you you're Steve Martin's wife in the film?
Yeah, I marry him. He hits me in a car, and I need brain surgery, and while I'm in a coma, he falls madly in love with me. So he marries me when I wake up, and then, of course, he doesn't get to touch me for many, many weeks because I have a headache. And so that goes on about as long as it possibly can be believed. And then I think I try and, well, I don't want to tell the whole story, should I?
No, you don't want to tell the whole story, or else, then they won't go to see it.
Offend, yes.
Yeah. Well, do you have some seductive, sexy scenes with him like you did in Body Heat?
Well, they're very spoofed. They're
when you
spoofs.
finally get rid of your haircut, your headache, I should say.
Oh, no, there's no overt fun in this, no.
No. Very.
No, it's all very PG.
We have a clip, by the way, which we're going to take a look at.
Okay.
At Kathleen and Steve Martin in The Man with Two Brains. We'll come back and talk some more.
In North Carolina, called A Breed Apart, where I play this North Carolina woman. She runs a store. She has a 10-year-old son. She wears no makeup, doesn't do any hair stuff, you know. She just gets up and runs her store.
You've got all kind of different parts here, huh?
Well, I'm starting one next week with Michael Douglas, a big adventure romance takes place in Colombia called Romancing a Stone, where I play this timid, shy insecure novelist that turns into this character she writes.
Well, apparently you're not hurting for any work then.
No, it's nice.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, when Body Heat came out, were you surprised at all the reaction to it?
Yes, I was. I mean, when we were shooting it, and the work we were doing together just was so important and intimate to us, but I really had never envisioned what it would be like when it came out. I never thought that far.
Yeah. It was edited by a woman, which is...
Carol Littleton.
Yeah. She also
was
did
nominated for E.T.
E.T.
this year, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess she did the editing from a woman's point of view then.
Well, it really was sort of a woman's story in many ways. It's not just being a woman, she's a great editor.
Mm-hmm. There's always a complaint that there aren't enough women's roles around. Do you find that a problem? I
think there aren't enough women's roles around that stand on their own without being an addendum to a man, yes.
Well, back to Carl Reiner and Steve Martin. I mean, I said about the fact that they take it pretty seriously when they're working. I mean, is there any actual craziness that goes on, or they make things up as they go along a lot?
There's one bit in the film that Steve made up on set in the take when it was happening, where we're checking into a hotel, and it's supposed to be our honeymoon, and he walks up to the desk clerk and says, originally he was to say, I don't want to be disturbed for 3 hours, and the clerk said, take this lucky son of a bitch to room 307. Anyway, so he walked up to the desk, and he said, I don't want to be disturbed for, well, now let's see, it'll take 5 minutes to get up to the room, and then we have to get the bags down, then I have to get her into the bedroom. Let's see, 10 minutes to get off the clothes, and then there's foreplay, 15, 20 minutes. And then there's now, is oral sex foreplay, or is it, well, it doesn't matter anyway, and then I want to do it twice, so 3 hours. So, and we were just dying.
And he just made
yeah, he was just making it up then.
Is it one of those films you'd like to see the outtakes from?
Possibly.
You have a few of those?
Yeah.
Anything that goes real crazy you could tell us about?
No.
No.
Can't tell you about, no.
So when are you going on location to Colombia?
Well, next week. But it's going to be mostly Mexico. It's supposed to be in Colombia, but a lot of the shooting's Mexico.
Do you like doing a lot of location work?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I keep doing films that are location.
Not like this film, Two Brains. Was that done where?
No, that was done almost entirely in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah, all around. And that was all right. No, I guess I do like location. It's a very close, it's kind of summer camp.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for your time. I know you're busy between movies, and for being on our show, I'd like to give you a Turner Broadcasting System pencil.
Oh, I do, thank you. It makes me feel very special.
We'd like to give all of our special guests, and again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You can jot down all your upcoming locations.
Okay.
All right? Thank you, Kathleen. We'll be back with Leonard Goldberg, who has a few hit TV shows we all have seen from time to time. You see the man from Two Brains?